Hey Aquarius, welcome to Sweet Tea Astrology and Tarot. My name's Erica. Welcome to your December mid-month reading. What I'm going to do is pull a total of 6 tarot cards for you, and I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards for you. One from 3 separate decks. I think that sounds right. The first is going to be from a Healing and Meditation Oracle deck. The second is from a brand new deck that I just received. It is the Sage Goddess Gemstone Oracle cards. That's what the box looks like. Yeah, not really good lighting, but yeah. Sage Goddess Gemstone Oracle cards. And I'm also going to pull a card for you from the trusty Sacred Rebels Oracle deck by Elena Fairchild. So, Aquarius, why don't you sit a spell so we can talk about these cards for a while? So what I'm going to do is shuffle the cards. I've been shuffling and meditating off camera, but since I'm not going to do a whole lot of talking about astrology in this video, we're going to get straight to the shuffle, and then I'll pause and do the math and get back with y'all. So how are you doing, Aquarius? How's December treating you? I hope that you're well. I am shooting these videos in my room because it has been quite chilly in Louisiana the past couple of days, and the room that I normally have been shooting in the past couple of months was just really too chilly for me. So I've got my onesie on. It's a shark onesie. And just being comfy and enjoying a little bit of time off. I'm actually recording this right after the Thanksgiving holiday. So we've got a cold system moving through, and I'm definitely feeling it. Alright, Aquarius, what I'm going to do now is cut the deck. Okie doke, here we go. I'm going to pull the bottom card to represent the underlying theme or the overarching energy. Now, the first card is going to represent the present. The second's going to represent the past. The third card I pull is going to represent the obstacle. The fourth card is going to represent the help at hand. And the fifth card is the possible outcome, Aquarius. Now let me put these cards down and grab the Healing and Meditation Oracle cards. Okay, this is once again for my Aquarius friends for mid-month December. Also, let me use this time to remind you to check your moon and rising sign videos if this message is not resonant for you. Not every month or every video is going to resonate with your sun sign, and you are more than just an Aquarius, dear love. You just had a card pop. Now the Sage Goddess Gemstone Oracle deck for my Aquarius friends for December, mid-month December. Brand new deck. The first reading I'm doing with it is for y'all, so congratulations. I hope you enjoy this deck. I definitely enjoyed learning about it, and I've definitely anticipated it in the mail. Alright, I'm going to cut. Okay, pull the top card from that deck. And finally, the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck by Elena Fairchild for my Aquarius friends. Alright, y'all, I'm going to cut again. Take the top card from this deck. Okay, y'all, now what I'm going to do is hit the pause button, flip these cards over, do the tarot math, and I'll be right back with your story as I see it. Hang tight, Aquarius. Hey, Aquarius, I'm back with your cards, so let's get started. The underlying theme or the overarching energy of this reading is a Major Arcana card. It's the 12th card of the Major Arcana. It is the Hanged Man, upright. The 12 for me represents the 12th astrological house, which is ruled by Pisces. It's the house of secrets and dreams and repression and limitation. It can be secret enemies. It can be secrets that you keep from yourself or just secrets kept in general. Could also be speaking to a very karmic time as well. The Hanged Man, as a Major Arcana card, represents the planet of Neptune, which just recently went station direct. If you want to know more about that information, check back in your November videos. It should be in that. But the Hanged Man is a spiritual card. It's about spiritual matters, or for some people, spiritual matters. It also speaks to the idea of gaining a new perspective or getting a new perspective. Also, when I see this card, it makes me, I'm led to say that if you do practice yoga, more yoga would be good for you. I don't believe there is such a thing as too much yoga. That's just me. It could be that you're coming to this spiritual awakening because you've got no other option but to have this reckoning. It's like your hands are tied behind your back and you're balancing on a wire, balancing on a limb. And we have Mercury. Well, there's a lot of 12th house energy playing out for you, Aquarius. Mercury's moving in there. Mercury will be going retrograde in your 12th house. We've got the sun that'll be in there and a new moon at the end of December. So the 12th house is very important, and it is a spiritual house. It's also it's a really dark house on the astrological wheel, and it's not dark like 1,000 teardrops in my diary kind of emo dark, but it's like the darkest recesses of the mind is how I like to think of it. Now the first card that I pulled for you that represents the present is another Major Arcana card. It's the 4th card of the Major Arcana. It's the Emperor. The 4 represents the Cancerian ruled house of home and family, or roots and foundations. The Emperor, as a Major Arcana card, represents the zodiac sign of Aries. Uranus is in Aries as well, which is in your 3rd house. And you've got some cards with some 3s on it here, so we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, Uranus is in Aries right now. That's going to be affected by the Jupiter-Uranus opposition towards the end of the month on the 26th or 27th. But this is a mature, capable individual or energy, usually masculine, that is about taking responsibility for your actions or for just what's going on in the situation, or owning your own responsibility. It's also owning your own power, and it also deals with ambition. So you may be dealing with some ambitious streaks here towards the end of the year, because we're at the end of 2016. I can't believe it. I created this channel in May, and wow, just mind blown as to how fast time is literally blown by. Now, the second card that I pulled for you is representative of the past, and this is the Knight of Cups upright. The Knight of Cups is a message or messenger of either emotional stability, love, dealing with relationships, or things that hold you up, fill you up, and make you feel whole and sustained, like on an emotional level. The Cups cards, or the Cups signs, represent water sign energy. The water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Now we have Mars moving into Pisces, which is your 2nd house. That would be with Mars moving into the 2nd house, be careful with your spending, especially close to Christmas. Remember, it truly is the thought that counts. But the Knight of Cups is he's marching towards the Emperor, so it's almost like the past is coming back to visit in some way. Could be dealing with, like I said, a water sign energy, or someone who is just dealing with their emotions, or they're sensitive, or they're wanting to rehash something. We are going, like I said, Mercury in retrograde in the 12th house. Could be a water sign wanting to have a discussion with you about it. Maybe a Cancer because of the number 4 that's showing up with the Emperor. You know, trying to give you as much information as I can. Now, the obstacle at play is the 3 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Pentacles is, well, the first thing that I want to speak about is the number 3, which represents the astrological 3rd house, which is ruled by Gemini. We're having this full moon in Gemini on the 13th or 14th of the month, depending on where you live on the planet. It's going to be at 22 degrees of Gemini. It will be in your 5th house. The 5th house is ruled by Leo. It's the house of love and romance, dating, creation, creative abilities, like artistic endeavors. But it's also the creation of your children. It's where you have skin in the game. It deals with your pleasure and your social life as well. The 3 of Pentacles, now let's get to this card. When I see this card straight up, it looks like a key or a car. I always say car key because of the 3rd house. I started with Gemini, but I didn't finish. So it's the 3rd house, ruled by Gemini. That's communication. That's the house of siblings, cousins, neighbors, and your neighborhood. That's also short distance trips. Car key. Yeah, I mean, car keys, 5th house. It could be a kid loses your car keys or something like that. I don't want it to be like that, but, you know, 5th house dealing with kids, I'm definitely seeing this as a key. But it's not the only thing that I see. I also see this as like a apprentice card, where you've got people standing over you to watch and make sure that you're doing things appropriately and properly, by the book, if you will. The Pentacles represent Earth sign energy. The Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And we've got a lot of energy playing out in Capricorn. Once again, your 12th house, that's the house of secrets, secret enemies. It's secrets that you keep from yourself, secrets in general. It's also the house of karma, limitations, and repression. You could be getting communication about a child, and it's one of those things that it's a secret coming out. If it's not about your child, then it could be about your lover. But the obstacle, I feel like, is communication in some way. Communication is how you speak and how others interpret you, how you interpret others as well. It does cover your commute, how you get to and from point A to and B, but it also covers the means of travel, so your vehicle. The 4th card is the help in the situation, which is the Chariot. So this is another major arcana. It feels like what's going on is you're really dealing with what's coming at you as opposed to being proactive in the situation. It's more you're being reactionary, probably because you're feeling the secret may have thrown you for a loop or something to that effect. And it's like you really don't know what to do, so you'd rather just be as detached as possible. Now, the Chariot is the 7th card of the major arcana. The 7 represents, to me, the 7th astrological house, which is ruled by Libra, and that deals with your partnerships and your relationships. It also deals with open enemies, like people that you have an open beef with, and you know they don't like you and you don't like them, but it can also cover counseling. Now, the Chariot card traditionally represents tradition, and it represents the zodiac sign of Cancer. I don't necessarily see it as Cancer. I see it as duplicitous signs, Gemini, Libra, and Pisces, because they have the two, like the twins, the 2 scales, and the 2 fish, because of these guys down here. I feel like you're really dealing with possibly a Libra because of the air signs right here. But the Chariot, once upon a time, was a means of transport. So that's another reason why I see this as a, you know, Gemini or Libra card. because those are both air signs. We're having the full moon in Gemini. It's in your 5th house. This is dealing with partnerships and relationships with the numerology up here. Yeah, so if you're not getting a secret from a child, then it could be your lover. It could be that you find something in either on their phone or in their car as well, and you're having them own up to what they've done. But it's like a shock to the head. Uranus being in Aries, Uranus is shocks and surprises, and Aries rules the head. So it could very much be a shock for you. But the final card, which is the possible outcome, is the Empress card, and it's the 3rd card of the major arcana. Now, I'm thinking Libra or Taurus because of the glyph right here. Venus rules Taurus and Libra. Now, Venus is moving into your sign, so this could be speaking to Venus moving in the 1st house, so you're probably feeling and looking a little bit better. The Empress represents the planet Venus, who, like I said, will be moving into your sign on the 7th or 8th of the month, just depending on where you live on the planet. She is, where the Emperor is about the masculine principle, she's about the feminine principle. She is a producer. She will take what is around her and what she knows and will make her life better because of her skills and her ability to produce and make things better. I also see the Empress as a possible pregnancy card. And I say that because of the 5th house energy that you've got going on in the full moon. It could be that you're finding out that you're pregnant, or your partner's pregnant, or somebody close to you is pregnant. Could be a Taurus or a Virgo that is coming to you saying that they're pregnant. Like I said, Taurus or Virgo. Taurus or Libra, I'm sorry. I don't know why I threw Virgo in there. Maybe for one person there's a Virgo thrown in the mix. Who knows? But, you know, the Gemini Libra card dealing with the Chariot, commutes, communication. It's all very synchronistic for me. It's looking like a message is coming in and it's a surprise, and it's either a secret or it's karmic, and it could be something that you never expected. Now, I did the math on this spread. You got the 3 of Pentacles, you got the 3 for the Empress, you've got 12 for the Hanged Man, 4 for the Emperor, and 7 for the Chariot. That totaled up to 24. 2 plus 4 is 6. I said Virgo a second ago. Well, Virgo rules the 6th house, and that's the house of work and health, or competency and skills that you bring to the services that you provide. But it also covers your day-to-day, like your day-to-day minutia, your to-do list, the daily grind. So there's the Virgo tie-in for y'all. Now, I pulled a healing and meditation oracle card for you, Aquarius, and the card that I pulled was energy. You're going to be feeling a lot of energy coming up, right? We're moving into Capricorn season, but after that it's y'all. So it could be that you're feeling low on energy right now, but give it a month and that will be different. The energy card reads, we need a constant supply of mental energy to carry us through the challenges of life, but remember that to have a healing effect, the quality of energy generated in this symbol-based meditation is as important as its quantity. Consider the following, Aquarius. The item I have chosen is the focus of my complete and undivided attention. I am analyzing in my mind the spiritually enriching aspects of the item. I am considering the other interpretations of the item and how they might bring me to a deeper understanding of life and the universe. From the Sage Goddess Gemstone Oracle deck, you got Labradorite. And it's just pictures of the gems on the card. And on the back, it's got some writing. It says Labradorite. It represents new beginnings and creativity. It also concerns and covers the third eye and the crown chakra, and that's very much 12th house stuff. It reads, Labradorite is the stone of the dark moon. It draws down the energy of the night, the mysteries of the universe, and the depth of your soul, promoting creativity and facilitating new beginnings. You have pulled this card because you are being summoned to take the helm of a new project or an intention. Meditate with Labradorite to manifest your bold intentions, bring new creations to life, and harness the moon magic. I may have completely mispronounced that gemstone, but I'm trying. Now, the final card that I pulled for you from the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck is Visions of Life Beyond Death. This is the 44th card of the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck. 4 plus 4 is 8, and that speaks to the Scorpio-ruled house of life, death, and rebirth, other people's money, regeneration, transformation, and metamorphosis. It also covers instincts. That could be primal, basic, or human. It also covers sexuality. This card has peacock and owl symbols on here. It also has the raven or crow as well. So you may want to, if you're drawn to one of those animals on this card, then I suggest you look up the animal symbology for that animal. There could be resonant messages for you there. And look at my little peacock right here as well, hanging out in the background. I told y'all I love peacocks. There's a full moon right here. I feel like this is definitely speaking to it being more of a full moon reading for y'all. There's definitely full moon synergy in this card. It's a time or an invitation to awaken. This card also acknowledges that a period of stagnation is coming to an end. It's also asking of you to look at a situation from a different perspective. Hello. From a different perspective. And it also indicates that your ability to perceive is undergoing radical shifts now. About that transformation, right? Your growth game's pretty strong, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed this mid-month December reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you already have, I thank you from the bottom of my very grateful heart. Okay, y'all. It's the end of December. That means 2017 videos will be up next. I've got 11 more of these to do first. But yeah, fingers crossed I get them done before this Mercury retrograde. Take care. I hope you're well. Happy holiday blessings to you and yours. Remember what this time's about. Make memories with your family and friends, because those are the things that don't cost a thing and no one can take from you. I'll see you on the other side of 2017, y'all. Namaste, Aquarius. Bye.